Okay, so I thought I'd do a quick overview of what the sales bridge is. Basically, if you have the feeling that you or your clients can't reach your web leads, it may be your fault. And the sales bridge solves this. You just make sure that your clients or your leads, that you follow up with your leads, that your clients follow up with your leads. Now, people ask me, what the heck is a sales bridge? Now, let's just do this thing and just walk through here. And the marketing guy spends some money to get somebody to click and go to a website, and somebody fills out a form on that website. Information gets supplied to the business owner, and the business owner's employees don't follow up. Now, over 73% of all leads never get contacted. We all know that that is a reality. We don't want to admit it, but that's a reality. A lot of the leads, most of the leads never get contacted. And then if the leads get contacted, over 50% of those that can't be reached the first time don't get contacted again. So basically what you're having is you're spending money, a lot of money on the front end, and then you don't contact your customers. There is a study out, and I'm going to show you this here in a minute, is that when you contact leads in the first 10 minutes, it increases the odds 21 times of making a sale. Yet most businesses wait 48 hours or more to contact the lead. It's like a stack of leads laying on the front desk and nobody working on it. And what the sales bridge does, it triggers a call to somebody who's responsible to contact that lead the moment the form is filled out. And if the employee presses a button, the lead is being called. So basically, I can instead of just putting a piece of paper in somebody's desk, I trigger a phone call to their line. Now, some businesses don't have somebody that is dedicated to do this. Then, you should have a call center. You should dedicate somebody to this because it's going to make a huge change. What that means is leads get contacted within minutes of filling out online forms. Now, there is a possibility that they're not ready to buy, but you can still help them make a decision. And, I'm going to show this below here that you can have follow-up sequences. And if you can't sell to them, then, Google or Facebook retargeting is going to create their magic. What you can also do is you can trigger a second or third call in a campaign. And I'm going to have some training where I actually show how to do this. But and I'm going to demo it in a minute in real time, how it works and how to set it up. And usually what you have is one more sale will pay for the entire system for most businesses. I'm going to show you basically what the cost of it is and how to set it up. Now, there was a lead management response study done, and this is a summary of just this. And if you take this into account when you create your leads, and also when you contact your leads, you look at the bottom here, number 4, the odds of contacting a lead if called in 5 minutes versus 30 minutes, they drop 100 times. And that means basically, especially in today's day and age, if you don't call somebody right away when they fill out the form with a phone number, you can forget about it. The odds of qualifying to see if they actually need the service still drops 21 times. And there's other things, you can stop the video and just read this. There's other days and times where you want to contact them and when. But the basics is that leads need to be contacted right away. So again, what does it do and what does it cost? You create a web lead. You can create that in ClickFunnels or Facebook. In this case, I'm going to create it in high level. And actually, if you buy the software from me, I'm going to give you a free high level account that comes with it. So you create a web lead, it triggers a call, and it becomes an opportunity. Now, there's 2 pieces of software that we need for this. The one is Chirply, who triggers the call, and the other one is high level. And it basically connects your opportunity to your salespeople. And it does that instantly. Now, the question is, what does it cost? Now, when you go to the Chirply page, and I'm going to show you that, is they actually want $997 a month for this. If you go to SalesBridge ICU, you can actually buy this for $49 a month, or if you pay for an entire year, it's $497. And as a bonus, I'm just going to give you a high level 1 location account with it. And that's basically, you should be on this page when you watch this video. Since I've recorded this, the page is going to look a little bit different. You're going to get the Chirply Unlimited plan. which is when you go to Chirply site, you can go to Chirply.io and just buy it there. And you see here the platinum plan is $9.97 a month. Everything is unlimited. It's got inbuilt lead generation. It can do so many things. It can do SMS, follow-up sequences, and so on. But High Level can do some of that too. It's a good addition to High Level if you're looking for a High Level account. So when you click on this button, you're going to get to this card here, and you see instead of $9.97 per month, you're going to get it for $4.85 per month. If you want to buy it on an annual basis, you can go over here and just change this and just buy it. And then you see at the bottom here, you get a bonus of a one location High Level account with this, and you can basically buy it. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to offer it this way, but it's available right now. So if you are on SalesBridge ICU, you're watching likely this video, which I'm recording right now. There is also some stuff that goes below this. Just scroll down, and I'm going to show some of the things on the automation in written form. But if you click this button, you're going to get to the cart, and you should see that it's $4.98 a year, or if you don't want to buy it on an annual basis, it's $49.85 per month. Okay, so let's look at this. What we have is, and this is a test account that I have. Actually, there's these leads. They're in here. They're live, and there was actually just one coming in here while I'm looking at it. But what this is essentially is High Level, and this. I have myself set up right now, and if I have some automations triggered that get me into the follow-up of this opportunity here, it's going to trigger a call. Now, how do I set this call up? Well, I have Chirply, the software, and basically there's a template set up for a sales bridge. And what it does is when a lead comes in, let me edit this. When a lead comes in, and I've just named this a demo, it takes one of the numbers. This is actually for my patron multiplier business. So there is some numbers in Phoenix in this right now. It takes an outgoing number, and that outgoing number calls your agent, which my agent number I've set up right there, and it plays a message to the agent. So basically, and I'm not sure if this audio will play, you're allowed to actually set that audio file up. You see here you can record it, and this just says, "Hey, you got an incoming lead from your simple side job. Take it." So basically what it says is to the agent, "Hey, you got an incoming lead, you need to talk to him." And then it connects them. Now, how does the connection work? Well, if I go into Zapier here, basically I have a pipeline change in High Level, and when that changes in High Level, I create a sales bridge or a sales bridge from a template in Chirply. And if you're a little bit familiar with Zapier, you see that here you take the pipeline in that account and you look at the stage follow-up, and then it sends it to Chirply, and what it does in Chirply, it passes the lead's phone number, and it basically tells the agent, and this will overwrite the template, who is calling. You got an incoming cold lead, first name, last name, and boom. So how does this get triggered? Now, I hope I've set it up that you can actually see the call coming in. I've said, Chirply actually, as you can see here, is capable of doing a lot more than just the sales bridge. It actually is a full SMS follow-up system, and this is set up for several restaurants to collect customer lists and send out SMS campaigns. But I have 3 numbers that also can receive calls, and those one of those numbers I've set up as an outgoing call. The other one is an incoming call. So what happens? Well, let's say you have an automation. I'm going to pull myself down from the bottom here so I don't call these live leads. And let's say you have an automation that moves me into the follow-up. And so what happens? In this period right now, what that would mean is, okay, the sales guy needs to follow up. So what is happening in Chirply right now is, you see here, Fred Pizza is calling me. This is automated, so I can answer the call in here. Please press 1 to talk to the lead. And I don't know if you understood that. That was the message here. Hey, pick up the call to talk to the lead. So, there's dispositions and stuff that you can do too. But basically what it does is, I now had a lead coming in the pipeline, and it immediately triggered a call to the lead. Now, what I didn't do, and I'm going to show you this, is I didn't actually pick up the call. I just hung up on it. So it just said I was supposed to press a 1, which I'm going to do now to show you this. Okay, so we have the call coming in. I'm going to answer.
On to talk to the lead.
And it said press 1 to talk to the lead, so I'm doing that. And what you will see now, it's basically, it's going out and it's calling. So, okay, I'm going to have to hang up this because both of it happens here. But this is basically how it works. What I have is Chirply set up in order to demo it. But again, what happens is if you move the lead into, with an automation, into a follow-up opportunity, it triggers a call. Now, what you can do below, again, is you can look at the automation that's behind it. I don't want to run you through all of this. There is some training that I'm going to do if you buy this from me. Again, if you go to Chirply.io and buy this, it's $9.97 a month because the software can do a lot more than just the sales bridges. But if you go to salesbridge.icu and click on the button below, you're going to actually get it for $49.85 a month, and that includes a high-level account. So that is it. That's what I want to show you, and I'm done.